How's it going, guys? My name is Frank and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at all the different ways you can earn passive income through crypto.com. Now I've come up with a list of 5 of the main different ways that you can earn passive income through the crypto.com app and ecosystem. And by the end of this video, we're going to be able to go through all these, know what each one has to offer and which one is best for you. Alright, so let's start off with the first way that we can earn passive income through crypto.com, and that is going to be through the Earn program. So the Earn program is probably the most widely available and easy to access out of all of these. Basically, crypto.com, what they offer, you can lock away some assets for a particular amount of time and then earn a passive income, like an interest rate, in that native token. So with that, so for example, if you stake Bitcoin into the Earn program, you're going to be getting paid out in Bitcoin every single week. If you stake Crow in the Earn program, you'll get paid out in Crow, and can so on and so forth. ETH for ETH, I don't know, Polygon for Polygon, so on and so forth. Now crypto.com, they do offer pretty competitive rates compared to a lot of other exchanges. They got Crow up to 6%, ETH up to 2%, Matic up to 10%, BTC up to 1.5%. So that's, generally speaking, a very industry standard rate. That's where you're going to get around. Now, if there had to be some negatives to the Earn program, is that there's lots of strings attached. In order to access those higher rates up, like the 6% for Crow, 2% for ETH, there are a lot of terms and conditions you have to meet. For example, lock-in periods, so there's a flexible 1 month and 3 month. So in order to access those highest rates, you have to have a 3-month lock-in period, which you can't access the initial deposit for that period of time. There's also things for Visa card holders where they get higher APYs. In order to access those highest rates, you have to have the Visa a particular level of the Visa card, so on and so forth. So whilst you can access the high interest rates and earn a good passive income, it is also got a lot of strings attached, and you have to meet those requirements. There is also a tiered reward system in this, so meaning the more you lock away, the less rewards you're going to be. It's something like $3,000 US, and after that initial investment, your rewards will be slowly start to decrease. The next way you can earn passive income through crypto.com is through their Visa card program. So some of the positives, these can offer really high rewards in terms of APY. If we just have a look at this Google spreadsheet that I've created, you can see that with the Ruby Steel card, you can get up to 12.5% per annum. And with some of the other cards, that's around that 6, 7, 8, 9, even 10% APY returns, which if we compare that just to the Earn program, which is a better APY compared to the Earn program. Now, of course, the other positive is going to be the real world use cases. So things like free Spotify, free Netflix that you get reimbursed on. That's absolutely fantastic. And they do have real world uses that you can, basically get a little bit more out of. And another positive would be some of the rewards are paid out in dollar amounts, such as cashback and like the Spotify and Netflix reimbursements. So even if the price of Crow decreases, say the price of Crow drops 20%, your rewards in terms of cashback do not change. You still get, 2% cashback. So like if you spend $100, you're still getting $2 worth of Crow back. So which is it kind of protects you against if the price drops. You're still able to get those good rewards. Now, of course, some of the negatives would be that you can only stake Crow, and you only get paid out in Crow for these rewards. So in order to get into the Visa card program, you have to buy Crow and lock it away for that long 180-day period. So if you're not really a fan of the crypto.com Crow token, then maybe this program isn't for you. If you're looking to just hold some Bitcoin and try and earn some more passive income through Bitcoin, well then this isn't the right one for you. And of course, as I just said, that it is a little bit inflexible with the lock-in period of 180 days. That is, 6 months, I believe. Yeah, about 6 month lock-in period. So it is a long time that you do have to commit to this. So you do have to be careful as to when you are locking up your assets in the crypto.com Visa card program. Now the next one, number 3, is the Supercharger program. Now the Supercharger program, has a lot of strong positives. It's highly flexible. This one does not have any lock-in periods whatsoever. You can add money to the Supercharger program, pull money out, whatever, with zero lock-in period. Sorry, there's no fees to transfer in and out of. So it's really good if you're just looking for short-term and you're not really sure what you want to do with your money in the medium term. You can just put some of your money into the Supercharger program. And it does also offer potentially higher rewards on specific tokens. So for example, there's an ETH Supercharger event going on right now, and I think it's offering about 5 to 6% per annum, which 5 to 6% you're not really going to be getting anywhere else on any centralized exchanges. You're not going to be getting that sort of APY on Ethereum. But of course, some of the negatives with the Supercharger program, you cannot choose the token which you earn in. So Crypto.com, every time a new Supercharger program comes around, they will select a token. I'm pretty sure they select it based on what is most popular at that time. So Ethereum must be pretty popular at the moment because they've picked that. So if you're a big fan of Ethereum and you want to be able to earn some more Ethereum, then that's great. You can earn that high APY. But of course, if you're not a fan of Ethereum, you don't want to hold any Ethereum, then right now the Supercharger event might not be for you. And of course, another negative would be you can only stake Crow in the Supercharger event. So if you're someone who has heaps of Crow and you're not really sure what to do with it, the Supercharger event can be great for you. Highly flexible. Put some Crow aside if you want, and then you can pull it out whenever you want. However, if you don't hold any Crows, same with the Visa card program. If you're someone who just wants to hold a bit of Bitcoin and figure out a way of how you can earn a little bit more, then the Supercharger program is not for you. Now, the next way you can earn some passive income through Crypto.com would be the DeFi Staking. So Crypto.com offers the DeFi wallet to all users or anyone, whether you use Crypto.com or not. And through the DeFi wallet, you can access some great staking protocols where, for example, on Crow, you can earn up to 8.5%, which is a really good return. Remember, we were talking before about how, in the Earn program, you can earn up to 6, and then like in the Visa card program, you can earn, around that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%. So the DeFi staking is definitely highly competitive. It is the highest APY compared to like the Earn program and stuff. Another positive would be is it is DeFi. So if you're someone who's into that DeFi, you want to take control over your assets. You don't want companies like Crypto.com or Binance holding onto your assets. You want complete control. You know what they say, not your keys, not your crypto. You want control over that. This is through the DeFi wallet, which is great, and you can have complete control over that. Now, of course, though, there are some some negatives to go with this. So, of course, DeFi requires more focus and responsibility, is what I wrote. So, with the DeFi wallet, you are not backed by the company like Crypto.com. Crypto.com are obviously insured. If anything were to ever go wrong, hopefully they could help you out. Re-access your passwords. How they have insurance if something were to go wrong. However, with the DeFi wallet, it is completely on you as the individual. You have to take control over that and make sure everything works. Now, of course, there are also going to be some fees involved with getting money into the DeFi wallet. For example, you have to buy some, your Crow or whatever on the on an exchange, and then transfer it over to the DeFi wallet. And with that, there are going to be fees involved with the transfer process and whatever else. And you're going to be subject to that, and you have to pay those fees. But of course, if you are a bit long term and you're looking for that higher APY, the 8.5% will definitely, in the long run, override any fees that you have to pay. You'll definitely earn more in the long run. And now, our fifth and final way you can earn passive income through Crypto.com. This is a very new feature, but it's the in-app staking. So basically, it's very similar to the DeFi staking. However, Crypto.com have implemented this into their main app. And basically, how it works is that you give your crypto to Crypto.com, and then they will do the whole DeFi staking process for you. So the positives are obviously it's highly convenient. Is that you don't have to deal with the DeFi wallet. You don't have to move your assets across wallets and stake it and make sure it's all correct. Crypto.com will do that all for you. and it does offer a very competitive APY. I think on Crow they offer about 6.5% at the moment, which is pretty good, higher than the Earn program, but obviously lower than the DeFi program, because that's one of our negatives, is that Crypto.com does take a fee. It's about a 20% fee on all the assets for the in-app staking, because obviously they have to transfer all the money, and through all that process and manual labor, there are going to be some costs involved, so they do have to take a chunk of the fee, but that's kind of the convenience that you're paying for with the in-app staking. And the other thing with the in-app staking, it is very new, so it's not available in a lot of countries. I know it's not available in Australia, where I live. I don't think it's available like in the United States. So do just have a read up on that and see where it is available, because it is a very new program, so it's, you know, still kind of, they have to get regulatory approval and everything else to offer these in all the different countries. So in summary, basically, if we have a look at all these together now, face to face, I guess, so we can see which one's the best. So the Earn program obviously has those, you know, competitive rates. I'll put them up on the screen now for you. The only thing is that there are lots of strings attached, remember, to access these higher fees. Things like lock-in periods, things like, you know, if you're a Visa card holder, you can access the higher rates. But the good thing is that you can earn in native tokens. So if you just want to hold Bitcoin and you just want to earn Bitcoin, this is absolutely fantastic for you. Now, the Visa card program is really good in terms of the APY rewards. Remember the APYs we were looking at before. I'll put those on the screen for you as well. And of course, you do get a lot of real-world access features, so like free Spotify, free Netflix, cashback, which is just absolutely awesome. Now, of course, some of the negatives though, you can only stake your Crow for this, and your rewards are only in Crow. So if you're not a fan of Crow, this likely isn't the one for you. And of course, it is yet again quite inflexible with the 180-day lock-in period. Now, the Supercharger is easily the most flexible of all of these, and you can earn pretty high rewards compared to a lot of the other these other programs. It is definitely the highest APY compared to all the rest. It is the most flexible. However, the negatives, remember, you cannot choose the token that you're going to earn. That is chosen by Crypto.com, and you can only stake Crow. So yet again, similar to the Visa card program, only Crow. DeFi Staking, 8.5 APY on Crow, which is really, really awesome. Now, of course, you do get that high APY. It is DeFi, but that requires more responsibility for the user, for the individual. You're going to have to be a lot more hands-on with this, and there are a lot of fees involved with buying, transferring back, selling, all those different things that you do have to be aware of when starting DeFi staking. And of course, last but not least, the in-app staking. It is highly convenient. It does have those competitive APYs, but Crypto.com does, of course, take a fee. And remember, this is new, so it's not available everywhere right now, but hopefully with time they can expand and add it to a lot more countries, and that'd be great. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully this was a really good brief summary on all the different ways you can earn some passive income through Crypto.com. If I do sound a bit off, I have been sick the last couple of days, so I'm just punching through, hoping that I don't sound too terrible. But hopefully this video did help you out. Now, I do have referral codes down below for Crypto.com. If you sign up and get one of the Visa cards in the Visa card program and use my referral code down below, you'll get $25 worth of Crow, which is pretty nice. I do also have some Australian exchanges like Coinspot, Swyftx, and it's also tax time in Australia. So if you are looking to do your taxes, feel free to use my Koinly referral code. You get $40 off your first order, which is pretty nice. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. Remember, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching this far if you have. It's really good. It helps the channel out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one.